it was all a dream. Dream big. It was all a dream. So I'll go from the intro and to the first verse. Dream big. It was all a dream. On my Wu-Tang, it was all for cream. But poverty around me was all I could see. And the army telling me to be all I could be. That's the only way to make a living or a degree. Hard to believe that it's possible to crawl out these streets. Things that I've seen, man, it'll make you fall to your knees and call to your priest. This world will make you swallow your dreams. As hard as it could be, you gotta have the heart to succeed, for real. Let's do it. Let's double it up already. And it was all a dream. Dream big. It was all a dream. On my Wu-Tang, it was all for cream. But poverty around me was all I could see. And the army telling me to be all I could be. That's the only way to make a living or a degree. Hard to believe that it's possible to crawl out these streets. Things that I've seen, man, it'll make you fall to your knees and call to your priest. This world will make you swallow your dreams. As hard as it can be, you gotta have the heart to succeed, for real. You know what? You know what? Forget it. Forget it. We'll come back and we'll do the ad-lib through it, and I'll touch it at the end. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the hook. I just want to... Let me get it back real quick. I just want... I just want to fly to outer space and dance amongst the stars someday. I just want to fly to outer space and dance amongst the stars someday. Someday. Yeah, man. So right at the end of that, overlapping with the someday, the beat drops and it goes back to the hook again. I just... After that hook plays again, the second verse is gonna come. Alright. Perfect. Bobby done it, man. It's perfect. What you mean? So, yeah. Man, no matter the goal, you'll find yourself winding through roads, paying for tolls, or on foot, wearing through souls, trying to avoid spending another day in the cold, hoping you increase just so you can stay in the fold. How many parents pray their kids play in the pros, sacrificing to put another plate on the stove? It weighs on your soul, then it starts taking its toll. Break from the mold, that's how you become the great and the bold, you know. Yes, sir. Man, no matter the goal, you find yourself winding through roads, paying for tolls, or on foot, wearing through souls, trying to avoid spending another day in the cold, hoping you increase just so you can stay in the fold. How many parents pray their kids play in the pros, sacrificing to put another plate on the stove? It weighs on your soul, then it starts taking its toll. Break from the mold, that's how you become the great and the bold, you know. Yeah, anybody that feel me, let me see your hands up. Say we go out of space, cause they don't understand us. Yeah, anybody that feel me, let me see your hands up. And I'll see you in outer space, cause they don't understand us. 1, 2
Someday. Someday.
Yo, I'm Flight Risk Beats. I produce and I DJ for J-Claud. I've been working with him for about 3 years now, just producing music for him, recording it once in a while, performing with him on stage. We've done everything from a lot of different little clubs to small music festivals. One of James's, or J-Claud, let me say, one of J-Claud's strong characteristics is his willingness to always be prepared for something. And for me, as a musician who produces and does a million other things, as well as has a family on top of it, it means the world, because that means he's always there and always ready. He doesn't want to waste your time. And he always comes through, whether it's a song that he's already kind of got written out and knows in his head, or when we perform on stage, we definitely take an extra step to make sure that there's that level of preparation going into it. Whether we get a rehearsal studio and we kind of practice our set a couple of times before we actually go out and do it, or whenever we go to a writing session, he usually has a couple of lines already ready to go, so that's one of the main reasons why I like working with him. There's not a lot of playing around, there's a serious level of artistry when it comes to working with J-Claud. And not only that, he's a great singer and rapper as well as a songwriter, so he can kind of execute and go back and forth, and that's kind of like what I like to work with. Somebody who's not so narrow-minded when it comes to the style of music that they're working on, and they can kind of change it up and give it a good variation. He's definitely willing to put that attribute to it. So that's why I roll with him, and his music's pretty dope too. Check him out on Spotify. Make sure you stream it. I'm Flight Risk Beats. I produce for him here and there too. So that's what's up.
Yeah, I was super hyped, man. I was like, yo, I got a spaz on it.
Oh, you did.
That was a quick set.
Yeah,
It's called
right. God did.
Won't he do it?
Right. Let the church say amen.
Won't he do it? So Bobby ain't been to church in a long damn time. He don't even know what I just said.
I don't know if I've ever been to church, bro.
Oh man, Bobby, come on, Bobby.
Never would have made it.
We gonna drag Bobby to
with
church.
me, man. I need to do better. God been blessing me, man. I need to show some love.
Right.
Get my ass in the church.
And priests are loving this one. It's like the offering ain't never been this big. I think the first time I came here, I was working on In Plain Sight. It was the last album that I did with my DJ Flight Risk Beats.
So take songs in C minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing on the keys. I was I think it's in C minor.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
And then I came back to record, and that's when we started working together. I think I did the Seeing Green freestyle.
You did. That was the first one we ever did.
I did another freestyle like this, and it happens every summer. One track will come out where I feel like somebody hit me up and yo, you got to get on this, or whatever it is, or I hear it and I just feel inspired, oh, I got to jump on this record. And it doesn't happen too often, because there was a time I was doing mixtapes, before albums and stuff, and beats was just banging. There was just so much more of my style of beats. But the music kind of just changed, and everything is the same. So when I get something that sounds crazy different, and it's got the drum rolls and the cymbals and all that shit that I like in my music, then I had to jump on it. So a couple of years now with Bobby, we've been doing it, and then obviously Flight Risk from day one. So it's just crazy, blending it. And then we did the new single, Get What You Need.
Which is an amazing song.
Yeah.
Anybody who's peeping J-Claud needs to peep that.
Get What You Need is out. The video's dropping too, so after the freestyle, then we did one of my actual singles. And I don't really record my singles with anyone. I record basically with Flight Risk and now Bobby. Other studios, I'm just kind of
It's way nicer than recording at my crib with the 2-year-old's toys and shit.
But it's still we did City Life there.
Oh yeah, dude.
So City Life was the single from the last album, and that came out phenomenal. It's actually resurged now online.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. It had hella plays on there. I was like,
Yeah, it resurged, so like that's just dope. Like on this, I made the beat too, and so like when I finished my last album, In Plain Sight, I was already like making beats for this project, which like Get What You Need, Not Alone. Another single that's coming out that I just got back from mastering, From Around the Way, which is sort of like my take on LL Cool J's Around the Way Girl.
That's such a good song.
Yeah, we recorded it. So like,
classic.
I'm waiting to release it because I'm still in the promo of Get What You Need and the video dropping. So like, From Around the Way is like probably end of the year, beginning of next year. So like that one, that like that's crazy, and I made all those beats, you know, like after I finished like the last album, last project. This project, the I Am project, is what it's called. I haven't even really like been sharing that, but like yeah, this is J-Claud, I Am. So the records are more personal. They're more like inspirational. They're more like into my thoughts, like, and then like kind of like my viewpoint, my perspective of how I see things. And it's cool. I'm getting to work with different people, so like, I think it's definitely like evolving. I ain't even reached my prime yet. Someday I just want to fly to outer space and dance amongst the stars. Someday I just want to fly to outer space and dance amongst the stars someday.